Baby, I was thinking of you. I just did like a whole therapy session. It's called Core Evolution. It's one of the most magnificent trainings I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot of really amazing, amazing experiences. But this was 4 years, international developmental body psychology. And this is when I did 2 years as a single mom. The first 2 years I was single, and I qualified and just kept fighting for the qualification to pay, and they paid, and it was incredible. The first 2 years you worked on yourself, and you watched everyone else work on themselves, so you could watch people choose you. You're not going to tell me at 2 years old or 4 years old or whatever. Or those of us that collapse and don't see me is the only place that I'm safe. And so hearing, I don't care. I mean, I'll vote for Trump, but for him saying there's no such thing as PTSD and just war, there's more than war PTSD. But at the same time, how to get feeling sexy. And so guess what? Look at what I got. So this is for you. Being a distiller, this is just the cheap-ass whatever Costco. My worker will go and get it for me, so I pay for it. But this is my to-go. So if I go into the bouncers, most of them know that I carry it, and I don't abuse it. Once in a while, but it's a sweet little town. You'd probably know more about it in 2 days than I've known in several years. But you might be able to go a lot of different places and enjoy your meanness. Me. So, all right. Because I don't need to be on everything. I need my sleep. I need to be able to go to a certain level of popping off. And my expensive, whatever plastic. At one time, someone did care what kind of food product that went into it. And probably whatever I bought in this little container was quality. So I'm figuring whatever's here is quality. And there's certain thing like alcohol, salt, flour, tobacco, your meds, So I'm going to go ahead and just put that alcohol on me. Who cares? But I'll tell you what the really awesome thing is get a bottle. Might as well start now because I can see the difference in my skin today on every day that I use it. When I use it, it's like putting honey on. It's like putting honey on. And it's called not castor oil. That's the one that stinks like fish. No, it is castor oil. No. And you put it on your skin. So across your face you go up and over. It's up and over. The only one that goes in is under your eye. These are all strokes to the back, strokes to the back and down, 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 back and down. And sports tape. I love my sports tape for TMJ or C3. And there's no way I'm going to go underneath the knife if I have any say about it. It looks like I can make a halo. That's kind of funny. Well, welcome to my today. Oh, and he went off and forgot to take the garbage out. He was so upset about whatever. And I just did a master level, my worker. level therapy session on him. He just tried to lead him through it. And I go, do you feel it? Do you feel it in your body? And he didn't quite get there, but it came close. And the cool thing is he's starting to understand is the plastics that they make nowadays, you have to turn them over more than once. Sometimes you have to go in the slots. They don't clean as easy. So our bacteria, whether we realize it in all our cleanliness, is most people don't. They turn on their faucet, wait, like full, when hello, you only need it, just a little bit different. And these, normally if you had a rag, maybe you'd want to take the dampness off them, so that they could dry a little easier. But sometimes you need them this way, sometimes you now need them the other way. And let them evaporate, let them evaporate. And I don't care if you're a guy or a girl or other. These are things that if you didn't have a mother teach you, maybe Mother Earth can say thank you for saving a tree and lobbying for hemp paper to be returned and rope to be returned to American product that we can legally as farmers grow hemp for paper and have paper mills and then make one of those on both the east and west coast slaughterhouses by that gal from 1990, starts with a W. She's autistic, but she saw how scary things were for the cows to come through these areas and the shirts and the colors and the instead of why not for our horses and our dogs. I already know how to take dogs over, but it doesn't mean it's fun. But I've taken several over and had to say goodbye. People, I could hear them calling. Not some noise in my brain. I could feel them. They're yearning. And I got to see my World War II whack, Erla Kunasek, Napa, California. She was a social worker for like 30-something years. When she got back from World War II, she took that GI Bill. She went to San Francisco State, and she got her license. And as a social worker, and she worked in Napa. And Napa wouldn't give, so you always want to do clockwise. But with breasts, you want to go back, and then you want to go both sides, and then under, up, up, and tap. It's easy. Go out, measure your arm in. Where does your knuckle hit? And that's basically lung one. Oh. Oh. And it's Friday night. And I'm not dressed up. But I'd love to go somewhere with you. Maybe. Well, I know it'd be busy with something. See you later, alligator. And a wild crocodile. USA made. One of a kind. To you. Look up, everyone. Point up. Don't point at people. Point up and say, the light is greater than the darkness, and may the light that's within the darkness be recalled